3, 2, 1. And greetings. We are allowing ourselves to settle into this vibration, into this resonance. We ask that you would breathe with us as we continue to ground and expand, allowing ourselves the vibrational fit, as you would say. And we are the council of many councils, and we are grateful that you are here and to hear us and to communicate with us at this time. Breathe with us, dear souls, dear spirit beings. Breathe with us in this time. And allow yourself to become connected to that which is the very vibration of energy that is emanating in and around you. Begin to feel and recognize in your energy the peace, the quietness that is coming upon you. Give yourself the necessary comfort and requirements and permission to enter into a space, enter into a time, enter into an arena of connection. Allow your body to adjust and to move as this vibrational fit takes place. You may move, you may be still. It is a unique energy imprint and energy vibration that is coming upon you. A new blueprint, so to speak. New because it is unintroduced into this realm. New because it is brought into this moment, into this time for the events that will be unfolding in your realm ongoing. There are many things that are coming to a conclusion at this time of the 9th month of your calendar year. And as has been pointed out by a multitude of teachers and those who have done their own investigative research, your calendar, your timeline is not accurate. But what is accurate at this time is the energy, the preparatory energy, the completion energy, the connection and alignment energy there is much that is occurring that has been gifted and downloaded into this realm for this time, for this moment. It is picking up, in your terminology, picking up the slack from that event that has already occurred and many of you have drifted off from. That was brought through of that which is the 8-8 or the Lion's Gate. And were you not told that the energy that was uniquely being introduced at this time was to assist you to go through the gate for those who had chosen not to return, to allow their ascension point to come to a completion. That this reincarnation, time and time again, on this realm is done. They have learnt their lessons. They are no longer interested in returning to this dimension to experience any more lessons, experiences. There was more shared in that particular communication. We will not reiterate it, but we advise that if you have forgotten or become blurry about what was shared, especially about holding the gate and preventing the manipulative dark forces from entering through that gateway, then we advise you to return to that communication and listen to it. Because in this period, this moment, in this particular construct of energy that is flowing through your timeline, you are in a time where you are being asked to look at everything that is around you within the energy. From the initial times where you became aware of the grid lines, not just the crystalline grid lines that have surrounded your planet, around your realm, around the land and the oceans that you live upon and within. But also the grid lines that are deep within the very soil and waters of this place you call home. There are two sets of grid lines, and these are interconnected through energy, through vibration. And yes, you have gone through the periods of sending energy to clear them, to fire them up, to reactivate them, and then there has been the gradual and usual forgetfulness of the mass consciousness. It's been done. Why do I need to keep doing it? Is this not the pattern? And then you are told that the grid lines have gone from crystalline to silica, evolving, becoming purer. And whilst you may argue, but is not silica still crystalline energy? Yes, but it is condensed, it is more perfect, it is more pure, it is more. And the grid lines in your realm, beneath your feet, these grid lines are the most attuned to your energy. And you are told about these, and you tap into it. And again, you go through the invigorating awareness. And then, as usual, there is the fading and the lack of memory again of what you are connecting to. It becomes habitual. It becomes that which is normal. No longer the excitement, no longer the joy, no longer the invigorating discovery of what is for you at the time. Because that moment that you focused on it has come, and then it goes, and you as is the nature of man, it dissipates. Unless you are the unique environment that focuses and refocuses and refocuses, because they know that there is energy untapped. And it matters not how long it is tapped into, because it is forever. This energy does not diminish, it is always there. It only diminishes when you feel uninclined to continue to connect in. And so we sit now in this timing that is your language, the 999. And it is unique. The numerical is unique. Everything is coming in. You're on the 9th day of the 9th month of the year 2025, which adds up to the 9. And so you have a triune energy of 9. The 9 is one of those unique numbers that is able to be divided by itself and into. It is one of the unique numbers that is able to stand in its empowerment. There are also in this month of September, which should be the 7th month, as I believe the one Heather has already pointed out in some of her discussions, the Sept, the 7th. But it is here. And in this month, you have 3 events occurring. Some have passed, some are occurring, and some are to come. So again, you have a triune energy within a time period that is bookcased or cornerstoned in a triune energy. And what is unique about this time is that you have the opportunity to bring to completion, as the numbering of 9 indicates, completion. And it is in this time that we ask that you look at everything within the very life that you come to recognize as your own, and ask yourself, what is it that I am now complete in? Truly. What do I not need to repeat? And identify these. Write them down. And once you have this knowledge of what is done, what is complete in your life, it is time to seal it, to encapsulate it in the energy that it will not repeat. If it repeats, you have not sealed it, and you have not dealt with it, and it is not complete. And you are the one that needs to identify and ensure it is sealed. And we say to you that this is important, because in the ongoing times, and that which is approaching you, and yes, we are well aware that we tell you time and time again, we of the energy, of the higher energies, we say there is no tomorrow. There is only the now. And it is in the now that you must be aware that completion of the lessons must be sealed, must become into a place of awareness that you are done with the lesson. You no longer need to repeat it. That you are setting yourself energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally in a place where you are allowing yourself to elevate into a state, a consciousness that takes you up into a new realm of connection, a new vibration. And this vibration is waiting. It is a resonance of purity, of synchronistic adventures, to bring you into a fine attunement to the divine calling in your life. However, it cannot function if you are still in the level of repeat performance. And so it is important that this energy that is here today, and for some of you, you may say, but it is still the 8th, and so therefore it doesn't come to me. Yes, it is here. You must comprehend, as we have said many times, energy knows no boundaries of time, of limits. It is here. You have already been sensing it. And this is why for some you have become hyper aware, consciously connected to all of the nuances of your timeline for your own individual journey, where things that you have been doing have begun to irritate you. But you have begun to question why you keep doing this. What is the point of this? And the word "this" represents the areas that you are focusing on. It is time. And yes, it is time. It is the now moment to move, to make a choice into which vibration you will remain. And we say remain not because you are locked into a vibration never to be able to be free from it, but when you choose to remain in a vibration, in a resonance of connection, you are choosing to remain at that place for a further length of period of time, where you will continue to experience what you are experiencing. And we ask, is it necessary? Because, dear hearts, you are of a vibrational input at this stage where you are beginning to shed, like the skin of a snake or a lizard, where you are beginning to shed the energy that is unnecessary. And yes, there are times of extreme discomfort with it. Not because you are doing something wrong, but you are doing something correct. You are outgrowing. You are expanding out and beyond the patterns that have minimized you, the patterns that have kept you into a place of small-mindedness, of small energy. Now, we will not say and tell you that you are now going to become this great energy being and this great conscious being, etc., etc. No, that is your journey. But we are saying that there is energy here to reconnect to in a new way. If you are fully aware that you are in a place of true completion, then you are fully aware that as this month progresses, there is the time of new birth. This is the third event of this period, where the alignment comes in. And that which was indicated in one hemisphere where spring is coming, another hemisphere where winter is coming, autumn, the cooler months. You need to look at what is preparing in your energy. Now, we ourselves are not guided, nor are we bound by these outward atmospheric dimensions that you place upon yourself in the depth of, oh, it is coming into winter, we are coming into a place of darkness, and it is a time of, shall we say, small death, because there will be lean times, is what your ancestors used to envision for themselves. And yet this was the time of great celebration. It was the time of gathering. It was the time of coming together, of lighting the fires and coming together and having celebration after celebration, knowing that you are in that which is what you would call the dark period. And some of you are coming out of that period. Again, you are celebrating life. You are celebrating the light. But again, we do not limit this event to the mere minimalistic explanations of the realm of men. Instead, we say, look beyond. For yes, there is a completion in the energy, a completion that is coming, but it is beyond just seasonal. It is beyond just the energy of now. It is the energy of the future of your realm. For there is events at play that will affect your moments of experience. And this is where the dichotomy and the duality exists in your realm, where we say there is no tomorrow. You must plan and live each moment in this exact way, where you allow yourself to permeate the energy, to vibrate, to resonate at the very frequency of life, of expansion, of being the very best that you are in this moment, the abundance and all that you need in this moment, the healing and strength that you are in this moment, knowing that it is in this moment you are everything that you desire. Every dream, every potential, every outcome that you desire to be of the very best is now. Because that is what your future moment is built upon. If your future moments are built upon anything else, your future moments will be that outcome, not the outcome you desire. This is why it is very important. Again, we reiterate and we back up and we reestablish what has already been said, and we remind you that your thoughts and words are very highly activated. Very important, highly activated, and in themselves very powerful nuggets, explosives. For they create what you are stepping into. And yet there is a realm or a very thin membrane that encases your creational time. And it creates on its own. It creates what its masters create over it. And this is what past teachers and messages have been, not only through this one, but others around your realm who have been bringing to your attention that there is yet something at play. And you are here and you are being the effervescent energy that you are. And you are manifesting, but you sense and feel that there is a cap over you. That you get to a point and you cannot push through because there is something stopping you. And this is not your fault, dear ones. This is the energy that has been placed around you by the elite, if you call them this. We call them the devious and manipulative entities. Formless ones, greys, draconians, ones who have learnt how to manipulate the minds of men and women, if you want to be specific. But when we refer to the realm of man, the realm of men, it is the organic being. It is that which is both masculine and feminine. So when you feel this resistance to you growing, expanding, and you push, and you say, oh, the veil is so hard, it's thick here. Remember, it's not the veil of the divine. It is not the veil of the freedom of light. It is the veil of the illusion. It is the veil of deception. It is the veil of that which is being created to keep you small, to keep you from the true comprehension of who you are. For you are, in many ways, the true representation of the divine light. And if you truly comprehended who you were as the divine light, there would be no limitations, because light cannot be contained. But because there has been much manipulation over many, many generational years and timelines, you are in a place where you feel constricted and compressed, knowing that there is more. And this is why we return back to this energy point. Again, the divine is coming in and revealing through the alignments of not just the celestial bodies that truly are an illusion, but they are a pleasant illusion. For they are based on the alignments and creations of a true realm that you truly know and exist and connect to. When you are in your true awakened state, you see this. But you are in a sleep state at the moment. And this is perhaps a little confusing for some to grasp, but we ask that you hold on. And the divine is creating gateways. The divine is creating these momentary openings to allow you to reconnect to the true source, to remember who you are. Now these portals, these doorways, these gateways, these openings, these windows do not disappear. However, they do become cloaked. The divine does not want them to be seen and discovered by each manipulative energy that exists within many of those here in the realm of man. But it will be found, they will be discovered by those of the true seekers who are resonating within themselves that this is the time to move, to in many ways realign their energies with the crystalline and the silica and the fire of the grid lines. For the fire that was placed within the grid lines 2 or 3 decades ago, and we say 3 because what might have begun in the early 2000s actually began years ago and was remembered. You see it as a pattern. It is a pattern. It is a pattern. Everything is a pattern to bring you back to the central core point, which is you are a spirit. You are spirit. Not a spirit, you are spirit. We correct ourselves. You are divine spirit. You've just forgotten who you are in this experience called life due to the manipulation that has been placed upon you. It's time to reignite within your own vibration, your own energy, the lattice, the grid line of you. Your energy field, which is a unique imprint, a unique grid line that is connected to the grid lines of Gaia, to the grid lines of the cosmos. It is connected by the purest form of physical energy, which is silica, which sits within the water. And water is your access point. Water is that which is your interdimensional key. It unlocks for you that which is all that you require. But you need to learn how to use the water. You need to learn how to access the points of water and comprehend what it is. In this timeline, in this 9-9, there are events that are occurring that will allow the energy to be more attuned or found to you and by you. What do we mean by this? Excuse the physical body as we allow it to get more into a frequency vibrational shift. When you begin to tune in, when you begin to align with the energy of the completion at this time, it is in the awareness that as you complete, you are not just left, well, I'm finished, now what? Because when you complete something and you seal it, it is done. It is the stamp of your seal, of your soul, of your spirit. I have completed. And you place your wax seal upon that. It is done. It cannot be broken unless you break it. But that means you now have a spectrum, a platform, an expanse with which to now create anew. To allow yourself to vibrate into a higher frequency, a new frequency, untapped before, because you are now free to ascend to the next level, to vibrate higher. It's time to come out of the shell, little hermit. It is time to come into the light that you are. It's time to spread the beam of your light, lighthouse, to wipe the glass so that it may be reflected and emanate out of you. Your message in that light beam is not, hey, look at me, I have achieved, I'm now. No. It is this. Now is your time to change. Now is your time to come and vibrate with me. Now is your time. It is not the condescending, it's your time. It is your time. You are encouraging, you are enlightening, you are invoking within the others that excitement to change. It is time to put the grieving aside. It is time to put the manipulation aside. It is time to put the doubt aside and seal it. It is time to put the growth that you've had aside. You cannot rely on old growth. You must prune it to allow new growth. The achievements that you've achieved, put them in the seal. Allow new achievements. You must become new in the energy. But the newness is grounded and embedded in knowledge. You have the knowledge in you from the experiences. And it is that which will expand you into the new vibration, into the new levels. As you begin to seal the past, as you begin to seal that which has pained you, and for some of you, I'm going to say, it's time to take the victim out of you and seal it away. That lesson no longer needs to be. Now you can stand in the victory. Now you can stand in that which is a true state of being, of strength. Stop messing around, beloved. You are in a frequency paradigm shift. This paradigm that is placed before you is of the intensity that when you realize you no longer need to keep that repetitive motion of learning, but you can seal it off. You see that you are moving out of the Ouroboros, the year of the snake. You are coming out of that looping pattern of the repetitive. You are taking the snake's tail out of the mouth and you're breaking the pattern of repetitive lessons. But you are not breaking the pattern of the infinity. That is the spark of the divine in you. Nothing can break that. And we, the council of many, are reminding you that you are in an active period or encased bubble of time that you call a year, that has been labeled many things, but the most accurate would be the year of the snake. It is representative of all of the looping that you have been doing. Is it not time to put it to bed? Is it not time to seal what needs to be sealed and bring to completion that which is needed to be completed, and stop playing with what if? To let the what if go? But what if I still do this? Maybe I'll get a different result. No, that is your uninformed mind trying to convince you that there is yet something else that you can do. If you have not achieved it, it is not for you to achieve. Put it away. Then, once you have sealed that lack of achievement, reassess the energy in a new way. Reconnect to the divine in a new way. And begin to utter from that which is the very birthplace of your creation, the very utterance of your manifestation, the truth of what you desire. Not the what ifs, but the factualization of what is. Because you are moving into a time of factualization, where you will begin to see very quickly the power of your words and the power of your thoughts. And truly it is a time for you to step into the very essence of knowing that you are energy, that you are spirit, soul. You are all of this, and in amongst all that is the corpuscle body, the cellular body, that is held together and created by that which is the definitive energy of spirit to enable itself to journey. You are in a place where you are able to reassess, reevaluate, and recreate your moment. What moment are you going to establish for your ongoing journey? Because as the days pass, and yes, I am now moving into your future moments, and I am now projecting you into an image of your future years, you will need the decision made today of strength and unity within yourself, of a singularity vision, of a vision that will hold you into the pure environment of truth within that which is the divine. Knowing that you are the essence of light in a world of mimicry, that your light is exposing the lies, exposing the illusion more and more, and that the true realm is reflected through your light into this place, and that you belong to another dimension. This is why you are not of this dimension. You are not of this world. You just happen to be caught in it. And you are trapped by that illusionary, very strong, sticky substance that holds you down. And that skin, that layer, has been placed by manipulative energies. You call them archons, you call them false gods. These keep you in a structure that you are told before you were born that you cannot break out of. And yet there is a part of you that knows, that's my home. That's my home. That is my home. That you are from a dimension outside of this realm. And it is when you realize that, and this vibrational awareness, this knowledge that I speak of, is centered and solidly placed in your energy. It is in you. It is not in your bones. It is not in your blood. It is not in your mind. It is in you. It is in that which is your truth, which is encasing. It's enveloping the vessel you walk in. Your truth is not limited to the very size of the corpuscle body you live in. Your truth holds your body. Your truth, your light, your emanation infuses your body and enables it to function. And this is why we say, what is it you think and speak? Because that is what you are emanating your body with. And when you come to this knowledge and you realize that you are more than what you've been told and taught, and you begin to shatter that bondage around you, you begin to release the light that is you, the divine, that divinity within. And you begin to connect to the true divinity that is around you. Yes, I look up to give you an imagery that you are lifting up out of the realm into a more expansive place. And we, the council, would like to remind you that even the limits that your mind sets, oh, there is man, then there is energy, then there is the heavens, then there is the unlimited ascended masters and the higher energies. No. It is not. There is no structure like that. We are all uniquely in a place of true vibrational awareness, that we connect to the divine. It is that connection that allows us to transcend and to move through the vapors and the limits that are placed upon this realm. And when you realize how you are able to transcend that and move up and out, you will see that you are too like us. But at the moment, you call this layer that covers your realm the veil. And yes, it is getting thinner, but it is like an old piece of plastic that is tightly spread. Now, I am going to give you a dichotomy, a duality, a opposite. Because whilst that is there, that illusion, there is yet a spirit-led, a spirit-created, atmospheric dome, if you will, covering, if you will, that is placed around your realm to instill the utmost perfect environment for your physical bodies, for your enjoyment. But it was never meant to keep you locked in. What keeps you locked in is the mimic, is the illusion. What keeps you locked in is the diabolical entrapments that have been placed in your education and your programming to make you think you are less than. But this is the time to break free, to come back into alignment to reactivate your grid line, your individual, unique and personal grid line. It is now time to reconnect to the grid line of Gaia and the cosmos, to bring to completion that which needs to be completed, and to now set and establish a new passion, a new way forward for yourselves. Now do not go, oh my gosh, I now need to find a new passion in life. The passion within you is never going to cease. It will just be reborn. It will be rebirthed in a new energy, a new dynamic. And you will find new ways to express your passion. Breathe. We have given you much. We have placed within you a great deal of energy. Just breathe and absorb. Feel as you breathe, you are totally surrounded by that which is this unique vibration. And you are excited about the eclipse, you are excited about the blood moon, you are excited about the different hemispherical events that are happening around the 21st, the equinox and the solar. It's time for you to let that go. Still feel the energy. Feel the energy of those physical events, yes. But realize they are far more important. They are far more frequency driven. They are far more esoterically and ethereally driven than just a mere physical outlet. They are connected to an ongoing energy. You have 3 events, a triune energy and a triune month. That's 3 sets of 3. That is the beginning of the triangulation placing upon itself. Remember, the triangle is one of those beautiful sacred geometry patterns that just, no matter which way you turn, it duplicates itself. So begin to duplicate the triune energy there and begin to layer it, to bring into yourself that energy. Connect to the water. The water at this time is your transmutational key. Connect to the water. What is the water communicating to you? What is the pure life energy saying to you? This is your moment, dear ones. This is your timeline. You created this timeline. Now allow it to serve you. Don't give it away. And we will also bring to your remindment. Is that a word? A remindment? We will remind you that your timeline has many faces. You have over 7 or 8 calendars that all relate to this timeline, to this date. Go and see what each numerical number comes to. Find out for yourself what this day truly is for your energy. What are you beginning? What are you bringing to completion? How is the Lion's Gate opening of the portal coming in? How is it connected to this for you? For us, we see it as a continued energy, drawing you further and further and further into the dynamic sequence of events that will bring you to a fuller experiential knowing of where you are in the true ascension. It is bringing you into a place where you can see that the healing energy at this time for you is at this most accurate and more poignant and empowered time because of the triune energy that is here. It is drawing energy in. Are you going to tap in, or are you going to be distracted by the events that are happening around you? Are you going to allow yourself to focus on what it is that you need to heal from? And we're not just referring to physical healing. What about energy healing? What about mental healing? What about healing of your perception of your finances? Healings of your perception of your relationships? Healing of your perception of what it is to connect to the divine? Your healing of perception of what it is that your own personal relationship to yourself, to all that is around you, to what you perceive this realm is. Now is the time to connect and truly unpack and uncover the energy that you know is here for you. Do not let it become an impasse in your life where something nearly happened. It's time to connect. It is time to come together where you receive teaching that is not the repetitive teachings that have been before, but bringing in the new, bringing in something that is different, that will challenge your concepts and allow you to come deeper into the awareness of who you truly are as a being of light, and to bring you into that awareness that the shadow and light that is within you, the yin and the yang, is there to empower you and strengthen you, not to diminish you. This is your moment. Have you completed what you need to complete? Are you awakening what needs to be awakened? Are you standing in the power of connection and alignment that you know is here for you? Because when you align not only to the grid lines, you are aligning back to that which is the true vibration of the true realm that you exist in. Yes, my friends, you exist in a true realm, but your consciousness is trapped in an illusion of limitations. And is it not time to break out of the illusion of limitations and into the realm of expansion, of unlimited knowledge and accessibility of all things? I am not speaking of the far away, distant. I am talking of the here and now. It is a mindset. What and where do you wish to live in? It's up to you. But this is your time. It is time for you to choose. I complete. I do not wish to repeat this repetitive stuff in my life. I let myself seal it. I let myself let it go. And I step into a new vibration. Now you may say to us, but counsel, how does this work? How do I do it? What do I need to say? How do I put it and implement it in my life? Breathe. Allow yourself to relax. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably. If you are able to recline on a couch or a bed, then do so. Allow yourself to be in your true state of connection. Feel your breath. Breathe in, out, in, out, hold, in, out, in, out, hold, in, out, in, out, hold, relax. Allow your body to feel that energy flowing into it. I permit myself, just say this, I permit myself, I give myself permission, I allow myself in this moment to see myself for who I truly am. The energy being, spirit, the divine reflection of truth, of honor. I allow myself to regain my dignity as a spirit being, as an energy being, as the reflection of the divine. I take back my dignity. I take back my authority. Breathe that one in, dear ones. Breathe in. I take back my timeline. My timeline. Allow yourself permission to see that this is your moment. I want you to feel yourself now, your whole energy, your physicality, everything about you is floating. And if your eyes are closed, you may not see darkness, you may see colors. If you see darkness, you see darkness. If you see colors, you see colors, but you're floating. Allow your breath to take you into this beautiful arena of living water. You are in a density of water that you have never experienced before. This is your soul energy connecting to the true vibration of creation. Breathe it in. Hold. Breathe. Hold. Now give yourself permission to let go. To let go of everything that has ever been a problem in your life. A glitch. A hurdle. A trigger. Anything that's blocked you. Created a shadow. Told you it couldn't be done. Let it go. Let it go. And begin to see it drift off and float away from you. As it floats away, it begins to curl into a little vortex. You see the tail being pulled from your energy as it is drawn into a vortex. The vortex doesn't get any bigger, it just draws all of that negativity out of you. When that negativity is drawn and there is nothing left to draw, snap the cord. And now take your energy, your light, in the hand of right, your right hand, and create within it a seal a seal of light, and cover that vortex and say, I seal all this energy. This vortex no longer has any effect on me. I release it into the greater vortex of the universe, of the cosmos, to be returned into pure energy, to light. I release it from me now. Breathe and feel the lightness of your energy, the clarity, the emptiness. And now take a deep breath in. And as you release, invite the divine light to enter in a new, vibrant manner. Allow your knowledge to expand and settle deeply into you. Allow your truth to become grounded and solid within you. Feel the light inside of you begin to emanate. The sensory of the energy within and around you is like, well, you tell me, what are you feeling? Is it warmth? Is it electric? Is it heat? Is it cold? Is it swirling? What is it for you? Allow yourself to become attuned to this new energy. And now with your right hand and your left hand, create within yourself a seal of light, and spread it over your energy, over your physiology, over all of that which is you. I seal this new vibration. I seal and encapsulate with light this energy of me, this new dimensional thinking, this new expansive conceptualization of manifestation being, this awareness, this flow of energy, this conscious connection. I seal it in me. I am that I am. I am. And allow yourself, go ahead, permit yourself to recognize your true essence. And for those of you who may need a locking in of this, take your left hand or your right hand, it matters not, and squeeze your thumb and middle finger together and lock in this sensation, lock in this awareness, lock in this feeling into all of who you are. Feel it in you. Let go. Feel the energy that has been created in this unique time, which is giving you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, your lifetime opportunity, to tap into an energy so unique, so frequency-driven, that it has enabled you to complete and seal that which needs to be done. Lesson learned. And allow you to unlock a new vibration that you can operate in. Allow you to connect to that which is the grid lines of your own energy and that which is the cosmos and to Gaia. To bring into alignment all that is for your new way of being, aligning it with the divine, recognizing that you are the divine spirit. You are the shard of the divine experiencing this, returning back to the fuller expansion. This is a unique energy. Do not waste it. And it is not just for this day. Come back to this teaching, come back to this meditation as often as you require. This is your moment. And we, the councils, we release you from our energy now. We release ourselves from your energy. Be at peace.
I think we all agree that that was absolutely beautiful, and thank you, Louise. Thank you, the Council of Many Councils. And please remember to like and leave any comments before we wind up in the chat here, and share this around once it's processed, and remembering who we are in this very important moment in this realm and our interdimensional status of being. Okay, well, we will wind it up here, but we've got a link there if you want to support our work as well. Thank you very much for being a part of this live, and if you're watching the replay later, thank you very much, and enjoy and access this energy as it is in this moment. Thank you.